Love has the power to transcend borders, defy expectations, and overcome prejudices. But throughout history, interracial relationships were often considered taboo or even criminal, especially in a society that valued racial purity and segregation. Many white men who fell in love with black women faced social stigma, legal challenges, and harsh judgment, all for daring to follow their hearts. Today, these stories are remembered as symbols of courage, love, and progress. In this video, we explore the journeys of famous white men who defied societal norms and love's boundaries by committing to relationships with black women, as well as the challenges they faced for doing so. Some of these stories are heartwarming, others heartbreaking, but all of them remain unforgettable. 1. Richard Loving and Mildred Jeter. One of the most famous interracial couples in American history is Richard Loving and Mildred Jeter. Their love story is not just significant, it changed the course of U.S. law. Richard was a white man from Central Point, Virginia, and Mildred was a black woman of African American and Native American descent. In 1958, they traveled to Washington, D.C. to marry, knowing that their home state of Virginia prohibited interracial marriages under its anti-miscegenation laws. Soon after their wedding, the couple returned to Virginia, only to be arrested a month later. They were charged with violating Virginia's laws and were sentenced to a year in prison. However, the sentence was suspended on the condition that they leave Virginia and not return for 25 years. Forced out of their home, Richard and Mildred relocated to Washington, D.C., but longed to return to Virginia. Mildred's frustration eventually led her to write a letter to then Attorney General Robert Kennedy, who referred her to the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU. The ACLU took up their case, which led to the landmark Supreme Court ruling in 1967 in Loving v. Virginia. This decision struck down all state laws banning interracial marriage, declaring them unconstitutional. Richard, a quiet man, summed up his feelings to his lawyer. "Simply tell the court I love my wife, and it's unfair that we can't live together in Virginia." Their victory was not only personal, but it also paved the way for future generations to marry whoever they loved, regardless of race. 3. Matt Stone and Angela Howard. If you're familiar with South Park and its often outrageous humor, you probably know Matt Stone as one of the creators behind the animated series. However, beyond his sarcastic and satirical humor, Matt has a grounded and heartfelt side to his personal life. In 2008, Matt Stone tied the knot with Angela Howard, a black woman known for her sharp mind and down-to-earth personality. Together, they built a quiet and happy life, raising 2 children while keeping their family life private. While Matt kept a low profile regarding his relationship, the couple was not immune to public attention or judgment because of their interracial marriage. Despite the curiosity and occasional scrutiny surrounding their relationship, Matt and Angela focused on what mattered to them, their family. They managed to avoid the tabloid gossip that so often plagues celebrity couples, and they weathered public curiosity with grace. Matt has spoken about how supportive Angela is of his career, and their relationship has remained strong despite the outside noise. Their story is a testament to the fact that love is not defined by public opinion or race, but by mutual respect, understanding, and a commitment to one another. 4. Errol Flynn and Eartha Kitt. In Hollywood's golden age, few men embodied the spirit of adventure quite like Errol Flynn, known for his roles in swashbuckling films and notorious off-screen escapades. Flynn's daring lifestyle, both on and off the screen, was legendary. However, perhaps one of the most daring things he did was fall in love with Eartha Kitt, the same Eartha Kitt from John Barry Ryan III's story. Their brief but intense romance took place in the early 1950s, at a time when interracial relationships were met with heavy skepticism and open hostility. While Flynn was used to being at the center of scandals, dating Eartha only added fuel to the fire. For Eartha, the relationship presented serious risks to her career and reputation. Looking back, Eartha reflected on her romance with Flynn. She described him as a wild and exciting lover, someone who brought energy and thrill into her life. However, she also acknowledged that the racial divide made their relationship incredibly difficult. with society being unaccepting and openly hostile. While Flynn faced little backlash for the romance, Eartha's career was under constant scrutiny due to their interracial relationship. Despite the challenges, Eartha said that being with Errol was exciting but exhausting due to the public's constant judgment. Their relationship may have been short-lived, but it was a bold act of defiance in a racially charged era. 5. David Bowie and Iman. David Bowie found his greatest transformation not on stage, but in love. In 1992, Bowie married Somali-born supermodel Iman, and together they became one of the most glamorous and enduring couples in the entertainment world. Bowie, known for his eccentric and boundary-pushing persona, found something truly grounding in his relationship with Iman. Their love story defied expectations. Bowie, a British rock star, and Iman, a statuesque supermodel, were frequently scrutinized by the media because of their interracial marriage. Despite their fame and fortune, they faced unique challenges as a couple because of their race. The media attention was relentless, with fans often dissecting their relationship through a racial lens. Yet for Bowie, none of that mattered. He was deeply in love with Iman, and he never cared about the opinions of others. In interviews, Iman shared how Bowie's love for her was not based on race or status, but on a deep emotional connection. Together, they built a life filled with mutual respect, supporting each other through every high and low. For them, love was the only thing that mattered, and they spent decades proving that love can transcend race, fame, and societal judgment. 6. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. When Prince Harry fell in love with Meghan Markle, their relationship became a modern love story that the entire world watched unfold. As a member of the British royal family, Prince Harry's relationship with Meghan, an American actress of mixed race, faced intense media scrutiny. Their love defied the royal traditions and expectations of what royal relationships should look like. From the beginning, the couple faced criticism from the press, which often focused on Meghan's race and background. However, despite the pressure, Prince Harry stood by Meghan, offering unwavering support as they navigated the challenges that came with being an interracial couple in the public eye. Together, they chose to prioritize their happiness and their family over societal expectations. Their relationship has become a symbol of modern love, one that seeks equality and challenges outdated norms. Despite the obstacles they have faced, Prince Harry and Meghan continue to show that love is about understanding, respect, and standing by one another, regardless of race or royal expectations. 7. Marlon Brando and Dorothy Dandridge. Marlon Brando, one of the most iconic actors in Hollywood history, was known for his transformative roles, particularly in The Godfather and A Streetcar Named Desire. However, his personal life was equally revolutionary. His relationship with Dorothy Dandridge, the first African-American woman to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress, was one of the most significant interracial unions in the 1950s. Dandridge, who faced immense racial discrimination in Hollywood, broke barriers in a male-dominated industry, but was often overshadowed by the racial prejudices of the time. Brando, who was a staunch advocate for racial equality, saw beyond the color of Dandridge's skin. Their relationship was not without its challenges, as Hollywood was not kind to mixed-race couples in an era rife with racial tensions. Despite their love, both were forced to contend with the societal backlash that would follow them, with many criticizing their union due to the deeply ingrained racial biases. Brando, however, was outspoken about these issues, particularly with regard to the systemic racism in Hollywood. He was vocal in his opposition to segregation and racism, using his influence to support causes related to racial justice. While their relationship was short-lived, it marked a pivotal moment in Hollywood history, as it illustrated that love could transcend the racial barriers of the time, leaving a lasting impression on both the entertainment industry and society. 8. Joshua Jackson and Jodie Turner-Smith. Joshua Jackson, best known for his roles in Dawson's Creek and The Affair, has long been a beloved figure in Hollywood. His relationship with Jodie Turner-Smith, a British-born black actress, began in 2018 and quickly blossomed. The couple's love story was notable not only for their individual successes, but also for the racial dynamics it brought to the forefront. When they married in 2019, their interracial union attracted a significant amount of public attention and scrutiny. The pair faced harsh criticism, particularly on social media, where trolls targeted their relationship. Despite the challenges, they remained steadfast in their love and often spoke about the importance of mutual respect and understanding in a relationship. Jodie, a talented actress known for her roles in Queen and Slim and The Last Ship, and Joshua, known for his years on Dawson's Creek and Fringe, demonstrated to the world that love is not bound by race or cultural expectations. However, their relationship faced a public strain, and the couple announced their separation in 2023. Their time together, though brief, made a lasting impact on how society perceives interracial relationships. Their union was not only a testament to overcoming societal barriers, but also served as a reminder that love, despite its challenges, can transcend racial divides and expectations, making it an important story in Hollywood's evolving narrative on race and romance. 9. George Lucas and Melody Hobson. George Lucas, the visionary creator behind Star Wars, made headlines when he married Melody Hobson, a successful African-American businesswoman and president of Errol Investments, in 2013. Their union represented not just love, but also a significant leap forward in challenging societal expectations, particularly when it comes to interracial and age gap relationships. Lucas, whose Star Wars saga revolutionized cinema, and Hobson, who built her own impressive career in the world of finance and business, forged a partnership that was both personal and professional. Despite facing occasional disapproval from certain quarters of society, their relationship stood firm. Their shared values of philanthropy and social justice were key components of their bond, and they used their platform to support causes that mattered to them, including education and racial equity. Their marriage also broke generational boundaries, with Lucas being 20 years older than Hobson, showing that love transcends not only race, but age as well. Together, they became philanthropic powerhouses, dedicating time and resources to causes such as funding education and promoting diversity. In 2013, they welcomed their daughter, Everest, marking a new chapter in their family life. Their love story serves as an inspiring reminder that, regardless of race, age, or societal expectations, relationships built on mutual respect, shared values, and love can thrive and make a positive impact on the world. 10. Robert De Niro and Grace Hightower. Robert De Niro, the legendary actor best known for his roles in Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and Goodfellas, was often seen as a larger-than-life figure in Hollywood. His relationship with Grace Hightower, an African-American actress and philanthropist, however, showed a different, more grounded side of the actor. De Niro, a man who had navigated the highest echelons of Hollywood, found a true partner in Hightower, a woman with her own impressive career and philanthropic endeavors. The couple, who married in 1997, faced their own set of challenges. In the 1990s, interracial marriages in Hollywood were still met with resistance, and De Niro and Hightower had to deal with their share of social scrutiny. They had 2 children together, and De Niro often spoke about how important family was to him, particularly how his relationship with Hightower helped keep him grounded amidst the chaos of his career. While their relationship was not without difficulties, such as a brief separation in 1999, the couple remained committed to their family and their personal bond. Their marriage, which ended in divorce in 2019, proved that love can overcome societal prejudices and personal challenges. Their story also highlighted the enduring importance of family, as De Niro continued to prioritize his children and their well-being, showing that love transcends boundaries and remains a central theme in his life despite personal differences. 11. Roger Ebert and Chaz Halesmith. Roger Ebert, the renowned film critic, found not just intellectual companionship, but true emotional support in Chaz Halesmith, a distinguished attorney. Their relationship, which began in 1992, was not flashy, but it was marked by a deep mutual respect and understanding. Chaz was not only Roger's wife, but also his staunchest advocate. Ebert, who had spent decades analyzing and critiquing the art of filmmaking, was faced with a personal battle when he was diagnosed with cancer. As his health deteriorated, Chaz became his primary caregiver, standing by him through surgeries, challenges, and treatments. Their bond was built on quiet moments of companionship rather than grand gestures, showcasing the depth of love that can exist even in the most trying times. Chaz was a constant presence by Roger's side, helping him with his work and continuing to support him as he fought against cancer. The couple's love story was one of resilience and care, with Roger often speaking of how grateful he was for her presence in his life. Even as his health failed, their connection remained unshakable. After Roger's passing in 2013, Chaz continued to speak fondly of their time together, reflecting on how their relationship had defined much of her adult life. Their love was a beautiful example of how true partnerships are rooted not in perfection, but in mutual care, understanding, and unwavering support in times of need. 12. Tom Jones and Mary Wilson. In the 1960s, two stars from completely different backgrounds shared a brief but passionate romance that still resonates today. Tom Jones, the Welsh singing sensation famous for hits like It's Not Unusual, and Mary Wilson, one of the founding members of the legendary Motown group The Supremes, found common ground in their shared love of music and their whirlwind careers. Despite the fame and success they enjoyed individually, their relationship had to remain largely private due to the racial tensions of the time. Interracial relationships, particularly in the entertainment industry, were still deeply controversial and met with societal backlash. Their romance, though short-lived, became a secret known only to a select few, and was surrounded by both excitement and the fear of judgment from the public. Despite the hurdles, Tom Jones has often reflected on his time with Mary Wilson with fondness, emphasizing the genuine connection they shared despite the societal constraints of the era. Jones, who would go on to be one of the most celebrated male vocalists in pop and soul music, has acknowledged the impact Mary Wilson had on his life and career. For Wilson, the romance was a rare personal connection in the public spotlight, and their brief love affair continues to be a chapter in both their lives that challenges the notions of love during a time of racial division. 13. Adam Housley and Tamara Mowry. Tamara Mowry, one half of the famous twin duo from Sister Sister, and Adam Housley, a former baseball player turned journalist, became a symbol of strength for interracial couples when they married in 2011. Their relationship was not always smooth sailing, particularly because of the backlash they often faced from social media users and critics who questioned the authenticity of their love due to their differing races. Despite the challenges, the couple remained strong and committed to one another. Tamara, who is of African American descent, and Adam, who is Caucasian, have been vocal about the difficulties that come with navigating an interracial union. Tamara has openly discussed how they have faced prejudice and criticism over the years, but continues to emphasize that their relationship is based on love, trust, and respect, rather than on race. For Tamara and Adam, their union wasn't defined by the opinions of others, but by their deep connection and shared values. They have both expressed how their love for each other transcends racial boundaries and how they have grown together both personally and professionally. Together, they raise their children and demonstrate the importance of love that isn't confined to societal expectations or prejudices. The couple's willingness to openly discuss the challenges they faced has helped to normalize interracial relationships and has been an inspiring example for many people in similar situations. 14. Robin Thicke and Paula Patton. Robin Thicke, the smooth-voiced singer known for hits like Blurred Lines, and Paula Patton, the talented actress who starred in films such as Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, had a deeply passionate love story that spanned over 2 decades. Their relationship, one of Hollywood's most publicized, was one that defied many of the typical hurdles associated with interracial relationships, particularly in an industry rife with stereotypes and expectations. The couple married in 2005 and quickly became a beloved duo. They welcomed their son, Julian, in 2010, and many saw them as the epitome of a Hollywood power couple. Their relationship, however, was not without its struggles. As their careers took off, the pressure of public life and the challenges that come with being an interracial couple in the spotlight began to take a toll. Despite the criticisms they faced, they supported each other through thick and thin, with Robin often speaking about how important Paula was to his creative process and success. In 2014, their marriage ended in separation, but their relationship in the earlier years served as a testament to the fact that love can transcend racial lines. Their story is a bittersweet reminder of how even the strongest relationships can face hardships, but also how love can provide a foundation of strength through those challenges. Their connection continues to inspire many couples who look beyond race and background. 15. Phil Collins and Helen L. Simmons. Phil Collins, the legendary musician behind hits like In the Air Tonight and Another Day in Paradise, made headlines in 2010 when he married Helen L. Simmons, an African-American woman with a background in business. Collins, who had already led a high-profile life both as a solo artist and as the drummer for the rock band Genesis, shocked many by choosing to marry someone outside the public eye. Their relationship represented not just a blending of cultures, but also a departure from the usual norms of Collins's rock and roll lifestyle. Collins and Simmons, whose marriage marked a shift in his personal life, found common ground in their shared love for creativity and adventure. As an African-American woman, Simmons brought a different perspective to Collins's life, and their bond became a testament to the evolving dynamics in the entertainment world. Their relationship, which seemed to defy the traditional celebrity romance narrative, also showcased the importance of connection over fame. Despite the scrutiny that often accompanies high-profile relationships, Phil and Helen have maintained a sense of privacy and closeness, allowing their love to grow quietly. Their union serves as a symbol of how love in the entertainment industry can break free from preconceived notions, and how relationships based on mutual respect, love for creativity, and exploration can thrive. 16. Michael Ealy and Katira Rafiqzada. Michael Ealy, the charismatic actor known for his roles in Barbershop and Think Like a Man, married Katira Rafiqzada, an actress and businesswoman, in 2012. Unlike many celebrity couples, Michael and Katira have maintained a relatively low profile throughout their marriage, preferring to keep their private life away from the media's gaze. Their relationship has been marked by a deep commitment to one another and a shared desire for privacy. Their decision to stay out of the limelight stands in stark contrast to the often publicized relationships of other celebrities, showing that love doesn't need constant attention from the media to be meaningful. Michael Ealy has often spoken about how important it is to nurture a relationship away from the public eye, and how their love is based on genuine connection rather than external validation. For both Michael and Katira, the focus has always been on their bond, which transcends racial lines. Their marriage, which continues to flourish despite the pressures of fame, stands as a testament to the strength of their love and their commitment to each other. Their story reminds us that true love is not defined by race, but by the emotional and personal connection between two individuals who are willing to work through life's challenges together. Their relationship serves as a quiet example of how love, trust, and mutual respect can thrive in the face of public scrutiny. 17. Heidi Klum and Seal Heidi Klum, the German supermodel and television personality, and Seal, the British singer with a soulful voice, formed one of Hollywood's most iconic interracial couples when they married in 2005. Their love story captured the hearts of many, not just because of their stunning looks and successful careers, but because of their deep connection and genuine affection for one another. The couple was often seen as a perfect blend of worlds, with Heidi's international modeling career and Seal's successful music career intersecting in ways that felt both glamorous and grounded. Over the years, they welcomed 3 biological children and adopted one together, creating a diverse and loving family. Their relationship was often highlighted as an example of how love can overcome racial and cultural barriers. Despite their divorce in 2012, their marriage was marked by moments of mutual respect, deep love, and partnership. Heidi and Seal's relationship showed that love doesn't need to fit into societal expectations or predefined roles. It is a celebration of what binds 2 people together: shared values, mutual respect, and deep affection. Even after their split, they have remained amicable co-parents and have continued to express their fondness for each other, proving that love is more than just a moment in time, but can endure long after the relationship has ended. 18. Sarah Jones and Michael Jackson. Sarah Jones, an actress who was romantically linked to Michael Jackson in the late 1990s, shared one of the more private and less discussed relationships in the pop icon's life. Michael Jackson, whose personal life was often in the public eye due to his massive fame, found solace and comfort in Sarah, someone who was not part of the public circus surrounding his career. Their relationship was discreet, largely away from the spotlight, as they sought to navigate the pressures of being in a relationship with one of the most famous people in the world. Their interracial relationship, while facing societal challenges, was a testament to Jackson's desire for privacy and normalcy in his personal life. Despite the public's fascination with his every move, Michael and Sarah's love story remained relatively low-key, with both choosing to avoid media attention. Their connection, though short-lived, demonstrated that even a star of Jackson's magnitude could experience love in a way that was removed from the expectations of fame. Their story is one of love hidden from the world, a rare and private chapter in Michael Jackson's long and complicated personal history, offering a quiet example of how relationships can flourish away from public judgment, despite the racial dynamics involved. 19. Halle Berry and Gabriel Aubry. Halle Berry, one of Hollywood's most renowned actresses, has been a trailblazer in many ways, not just with her acting career but also in her relationships. In the mid-2000s, she became romantically involved with Canadian model Gabriel Aubry, an interracial couple who attracted much media attention. Their relationship was one of the most talked about in Hollywood, especially after the birth of their daughter, Nala, in 2008. As an African-American woman, Halle had faced her own set of challenges in the public eye, while Gabriel, a white model, brought his own experiences to their union. The couple's relationship showcased the complexity of blending families and cultures, with both parents navigating the pressures of raising a child under intense media scrutiny. Despite their eventual breakup in 2010, their bond and the co-parenting relationship they established afterward were marked by mutual respect for each other's backgrounds and cultures. Halle Berry has often spoken about the challenges of being an interracial couple, especially in Hollywood, and how important it was to create a strong family unit for her daughter. Their relationship remains an example of how love can thrive across racial lines, and how parents can find common ground to raise a child together, even after a breakup.